Good day, lovelies. What is going on? This is Tamika. Happy November 1st. It is 5:22 in the AM. It should be 4:22. I didn't even realize the time was going back. I went to sleep so freaking early. And when I woke up, I thought it was 1:40, but it was actually 2:40 when I came downstairs. So then I was trying to watch some TV. Didn't do that, so I started listening to some music. I wrote this stuff yesterday because in one of the readings that I just did, CS came up. CS or SC. So SC could be South Carolina. But CS, I was like, what does that mean? Like, I couldn't remember what the not remember, but I couldn't think about what the abbreviation was. So I looked up CS. And then I was talking to my husband about one of the readings that I did. And I told him that I couldn't figure out, I couldn't remember what it was where the police went to. We were watching a video of a police officer who, he assaulted the chief of police and didn't realize he was the chief of police. And it was like police brutality. So, my husband was talking about internal affairs. And I was like, that's what it is. So I told him that. I said, the IRS. I was like, but I told him I was like, in the video, I said, I don't think it's the IRS. IRS is Internal Revenue Service, but I don't know what it is for police. And that video was about a cop that may be dirty. And I rewatched the video because I was like, I wonder if the IA or the AI came up in that particular reading when I did the letters. So when I went back to look at the video, it did come up, internal affairs. So I looked up internal affairs. I looked up CS. Oh, we have the devil card coming out with the tower. Oh, okay. Pequeña sí se no quite la tierra. So, CS stands for Computer Science, Customer Service, like duh. I should have thought about that one. Counterattack, Cesarean section. I wouldn't have thought of CS with C-section. I should have maybe two. I've had a C-section, so that might have been, something to think about. CS is also the abbreviation for the language Czechoslovakia, a controlled substance, and community support. I also, and we looked up IA, Internal Revenue Service, Internal Affairs. Why do I want to keep saying Internal Revenue Service? Something about the IRS is very significant. But then I looked up CI with a confidential informant. And 1802 is significant. So, I don't know. Maybe something is going on because we have the devil. We have the tower. Messages about someone's future. And then the Knight of Swords with someone wanting to rush with maybe a conversation. Like this person's back is towards this person. So 3 of Wands is a waiting type of energy, awaiting something, awaiting results. This is someone who could be looking towards the future, knowing that something is coming for them, a message, and they're just waiting for the future to see what they're going to do. But this is where it gets a little diabolical because this message that comes includes the Tower and the Devil. So the Devil, obsessions, addictions, your lower self, your lower vibrations. That would be lying, stealing, cheating, addictions to sex, addictions to drugs, addictions to gambling, shopping, addicted to eating. It's just a overindulgence in something. So something is falling apart. Someone is getting a message that is letting them know that something is falling apart. The Knight of Wands at the bottom with the World is ending. Oh my God. All right. If we put this here and we do this and we do this and this. Wow, there are a lot of knights out here. A lot of people. These two people are together. One is going this way, one is going this way. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, it's a lot of fucking people. What the hell? I did shuffle these, right? I did shuffle these. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Then we have some shicey stuff. We have the Empress. We have the Emperor. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Wands. The Page of Cups with heartbreak. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. With the Queen of Swords, that's 10. The Knight of Pentacles, that's 11. What the fuck? So 11 people are involved in something, but there are only 3 here on the table. So this story here, I said, no quiete. Like, I don't know. This Knight of Wands with the Devil energy, with the Tower. Oh, and look at her boobies. Look at her boobies. Cover up those things, girl. I don't know. Can you get in trouble on YouTube for showing butt cracks? Oh, that's so gross. Someone can speak very, it gave me someone who speaks, they say the wrong things in front of the wrong people. Like I would have met, I just said that, and the energy I felt was like I was at like church, or I was at a meeting, or standing around at work with people, and someone is like socially awkward. That's what it is. So they don't know how to, either socially awkward, or they just really don't have discernment with the information they share in front of certain individuals. But the Knight of Wands with the Devil, the Knight of Wands would be the promiscuous one of the knights. This would also be someone who makes decisions following their desires. If I want, oh wait, is that a piece of chocolate cake? I'm going to run over there and get this chocolate cake and eat the chocolate cake. But on the way to getting the chocolate cake, this person gets a phone call and their friend's like, yo, let's go to such and such and do such and such. And that is now a greater desire. So this person has changed their mind. And they're like, fuck it. I'm just going to go over here and do this with the boys. Chocolate cake, I didn't really want that anyway. until the good time with the boys is over, and now this person's like, dang, I wish I had got that chocolate cake. That's mild. With the devil, like we already talked about what the devil is. The tower is shit blowing up. Somebody is in their head. This Knight of Wands is moving this way. Like this knight is in the action energy. This knight is also in the action energy, masculine energy and feminine energy. Feminine energy, which is your left side, is more of a receptive energy, more of intuitive. Passive is more passive. So this Knight of Wands is, to me, this is someone thinking about things, thinking about the devilish things that they've done, thinking about this tower moment that has presented itself. The tower comes and it forces a change. You build something, and if it's not sturdy, too much pressure put upon it is gonna collapse it. It's gonna make it fall. So there were too many. This was already built on something. Perfect example. You become friends with someone, and the friendship starts on the pretense of a lie. This person's intent was to deceive you. This person's intent was to harm you. You become friends with this person not knowing that this is the intention. You get to know this person, you become friends. Everything is all beautiful. You see little things about them, but it's nothing big because that's your people. As long as you have thought about it, they've always been there for you. Until you find out that this relationship was built on a lie, on something very deceptive, not some bullshit. I'm talking about something very deceptive. If you're a person who doesn't do well with liars and betrayal, I guess depending on the circumstances, the what is that? The fruit from the poisonous tree. The tree was built on a lie. It was planted with poison in it. Not that there can't be forgiveness, but you've lied to someone for how many days, how many months, how many weeks, how many years? It's like the foundation. It was tainted. So someone's foundation was tainted with activities, and this could be someone out cheating on their person. This could be someone selling narcotics. Someone out in the streets doing stuff. The Knight of Wands is an active energy. So, and this is the most active energy aside from the Knight of Swords. And this is about one's actions. One's actions with regard to this low vibrational energy and how shit is now falling apart. This particular tower card, someone has fallen. It's like almost as like someone has fallen on their own sword, on their own truth, or on their own lies. And with the World here, that's the end of something. And all the concentration of major arcanas are around this Knight of Wands energy. So this is like this is karma. This is a divine intervention. This is, I say with the three, synergy. The devil and the tower working together to bring about the closure with the world. Capricorn could be significant. Scorpio or Aries could be significant. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Taurus. So Scorpio is very significant with regard to this. I believe the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Heavy Sag with the Eight of Wands here. Heavy Leo with the Sun and the World. So there's messages that are coming. These messages are going to bring happiness. the sun next to the world. It's like the world with this energy here is like a big storm that came through and fucked up the town. Once the storm was over, it was like dark and dreary and, you know, whatever. But there were things, like there was a building in the town, or there was something in the town that needed to be repaired. And they all took their time to do so. Small town, they put their focus into something else. But now they're forced to put their focus into building a new bridge. This is like the sun after that new bridge is there. The newness after that debacle of a natural disaster. Because this is natural energy. This Knight of Wands is like an animalistic type of energy. Someone moving from their primal instincts. It's a lot of fire energy as well. I know the devil is earth energy, but looking at this card, it gives me fire. We have the fire starting here at the people's feet. Then here, the fire is at the top. The fire is at the top. At the bottom and at the top. So something is... Just with the fire at the bottom isn't... Like, I'm looking at the fire at the bottom of their feet. It's smaller. It's not as big as the fire that hits the top of the tower. Like, maybe these are like little people, and then there are people who have a higher authority. Like, you would think of penthouse, people with status that would be up in these floors. If you think of a building where there's a company, the top dogs are at the top of the building. So something is happening where maybe the fire started at the bottom. Something happened in one of the offices or with one of the secretaries or something. And then when the real information started to come out, it was like, oh shit, this shit started at the top. It trickled its way down, but it started at the top. So yeah, that is significant. So there's good news coming to someone. This Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups comes to offer, these are all offers. The Devil, the World, the Eight of Wands, Two of Swords. It's like something with the Devil and the World. Something is ending. It could also be something that is public with the world. Many people could see it. With the Eight of Wands next to it and the Sun, like exposure. Oh, wow. These are three majors together right here, too. With the Eight of Wands. It says messages that many people will see. That brings about... It's like a reporter uncovering a major story about someone that's in politics that has done some crazy shit. Devil and the Knight of Wands energy. And now everyone is going to be able to hear what is going on with this person. And it could be that this person's future with the Three of Wands is in question with the Two of Swords. This could be someone like when I was talking about the story with the police officer who assaulted the police chief. Like, his future was in question. When the second officer got to the scene and she saw what was going on, she was like, do you know who that is in the back of the police car? Because the police chief was like, I think his nose was busted. He was bleeding. He had handcuffs on, something like he hit his head and his shoulder. Yes, because he had to have 6 stitches in his head. And she was like, do you know who that is in the back of the police car? And he was like, yeah. And she was like, yo, the fuck, man? Go back to the station, sit here, don't say nothing. They're going to need to talk to you. Your future is in question right now. whose future is in question. It could be this Knight of Swords, because these messages with the blockage affect this person. It's Queen of Pentacles, though. This is someone getting a new opportunity, but did someone try to take that opportunity? If this is like a job, like these would be the people at the top. These would be the bosses. These two would be like the top people in charge. And then this Queen of Pentacles could be like a manager or something, someone's direct manager. Then we got the Queen of Cups. And this is a group of people. Maybe this group of people is all shiesty. Maybe this group of people, I don't know. Maybe they have something going on with this Knight of Wands. But this is someone lower on a totem pole. These individuals here are higher ups. People with more power. People with more authority. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people are going down in this tower. The Queen of Pentacles, definitely this would have something to do with money. 3D matters, tangible things, things you can touch. This person was willing to do whatever it takes. Maybe to become an empress, or this person did it with an empress and an emperor. Just like the These are all people with like high statuses. It also kind of looks like people who get there, no fear there, no phone there. Money matters to them. Look how she's dressed and she has the pentacle in her hand. Yeah, she's a queen, but there are some cards where the queens aren't, you know, they're doing their things. But this one almost feels like I'm put on for my city. This Empress energy looks like the mother in the church. This could be the father in the church, or just those energies, a feminine energy and a masculine energy. The masculine is the doer. The feminine is more of the receiver. Pause. But someone who likes to put on for the city. Look at the head wrap and the earrings and the thing around the neck. Queen of Cups sitting there looking all gorgeous. Somebody who always getting their hair done. Got it all nicely braided up in a little ponytail. A little updo. King of Wands looks like someone who, it's like, you don't see me. You don't understand who I am. The messages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 messages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people are involved. There are 8 messages. There's a spotlight put on these 8 people. 3 people who are, like, say, employees. And these are 5 people who, oh, look, and it's the number 5. A sword for each of them. A truth for each of them. This Page of Cups is someone who's bringing this message of pain. This would be, the Tower could be the people losing their job, right? So this Page of Cups would be like HR. Coming through to break the news, another 3. 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands. That someone's future is in question. The Aces. This 2 of Swords is the blocking. Someone doesn't know what their future is. But each of these swords here, one sword with this sword is a 3 of Swords. This person bringing a message of heartache for each of these people. Each of these people have a sword. Each of these people are getting a truth that is going to bring about something painful. meaning they have to get, there's a new start for them. They have to find a new job. Whatever it is that is falling apart, these people have to start anew. They're going to be forced into this. This Queen of Swords and this Knight of Pentacles have a change of thinking about something. A change of perspective. So maybe these are two people that were on the outskirts of something. Maybe these are the two people that brought down the tower. With the fire here, this person here is coming with the truth. And this person here is coming with information that has been taking place for a while now. Like this is the stuff, like this is someone coming with receipts, information, paperwork. And then this would be the person who's coming with information that they've heard, information that they also with receipts with paperwork as well though. But this is someone who would have worked closely with the other group because this would be like a bigger boss as well. This right here is someone who's working with these people here, the All Knights. Oh, snap. So these two people bring about the small fire from the, not so much the bottom though, because this person isn't bottom. Maybe it's just that this person has an energy that they can resonate with everyone in the company. Like, look how she's sitting. She doesn't look like the rest of them. This is someone, like, who would really wear, well, they wouldn't wear what they're wearing to work either. But she looks more like she's wearing, like, a see-through outfit. She got the boots that come up past her calf. Like, she's unique. She's different. She does her own thing. She doesn't participate in these guys' activity. These are like shot callers. And this person is a shot caller, but it's almost like that boss that although they have 30 people under them, they know how to do their job as well because we're all in this together. So some shit pops off and I need to maybe step in and help. I can do that. These would be the people, the type of bosses who wouldn't even think to do that. You want me to do what? No, you better figure that shit out. And I'm not giving you overtime, so just handle that. So this change of perspective came from maybe these two people got together and started having conversations, seeing that shit was just not right, and they needed to go and speak to someone. They needed to speak to someone higher. IA, Internal Affairs. Something about the counterattack. Community support. Computer science could be significant with customer service. Maybe this is a customer service type of job. Confidential informant. That's what these two people are. Customer service type of job. Oh, and then I wrote this down. I wanted to try to do this when I do readings. Is who, what, when, where, why, and how. Try to answer those questions. We definitely got the who. Let's use these here. I'm going to put these back because this is a lot of cards. But this has to do with a lot of people being brought down, a lot of big people. Like a lot of people who have a lot to lose. I don't even know how these were up here. This was behind here. The Fool, yes. Queen, no, was it Queen of Pentacles? Yes, Queen of Pentacles was at the bottom. About money. This was about money. All right, let's use the hoodoo. You do what you, how does it go with salt and pepper? Who knew the voodoo that you do? Who knew the voodoo that you do? Look, too many responsibilities, a breaking point, stress, overworked, a cruel boss, hard times, crushing debt, struggling, a martyr's complex. This is the 10 of Wands. A lot of burdens. These messages, This truth is bringing a lot of burdens to these people. These two here, though, these two people, their jobs are in question. Maybe these people are being, because like they're on fire. You see how the fire just started? They're on fire. So maybe these people are in jeopardy of losing their job, but these people have a harsher punishment. Let's see. Tell me about the devil. That was quick. 5 of Knives. That's the 5 of Swords. The devil. The truth. We saw the 5 of Swords right here. Something is being vindicated. Confronting evil. Confronting the devil. Somebody is fighting back. The 2 people with the fire near their feet. They're fighting back. Liars, bad rumors, deceit, troublemakers, illegal gains, a hidden enemy. Illegal gains. This is somebody who would lie in court. I said that these people could be facing a harsher punishment. These folks are going to get fired, but these people here who had a greater responsibility, they're going to be going to court. Whatever it is that they were out there doing at this job, illegal gains, stealing money. Look, with the Queen of Swords at the bottom. The Queen of Swords is the one who's going to be telling the truth. Where does she go? The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. The one who's the odd man out. The one who doesn't agree with what is going on. This Queen of Swords. Highly intelligent, powerful leader, an influencer. Sets clear boundaries. This person here is going to be revealing a secret society. A group of people who got together to do some devilish shit. Yo. Tell me about, like, I don't even think that these needs to be clarified. Tell me about the Tower. 10 of Wands. Cruel bosses at the top. The fire is happening at the top. We saw this. This is the first card that we saw when I showed you the bottom of the deck. And the World. My God. The 10 of Wands with the World on top of the world. Taking care of business. Somebody is taking care of business. Bringing about justice. This is Dr. Buzzard, the Justice card. Having people take responsibility. Fair treatment. Karma. Winning a case. Somebody's going to lie in court, though. Look at that at the top. That says St. Helena Island, SC, South Carolina. We started this reading talking about SC and CS. South Carolina is significant. Someone smokes a lot. This justice could be taking place in South Carolina. Someone could have done something to try to rig the system, because this Dr. Buzzard card, he uses the John root. What is it? John the Conqueror route, in order to help him win cases. I just at the end of it, that we don't even really need to. What are the messages? What are the messages? I'm only going to do the top. The messages are about a collaboration. 3 of Coins. People who work together. Collaborations. Yeah. The collaborations. 3 of Coins is working together with a group of people to come to a common goal. The devil energy. The illegal gains. And these people thought they had all the answers. They thought they were going to be good. This says demotion. So maybe someone is keeping their job, but they're getting demoted. But this deals with your professional. This is a tarot reader in this particular card. But this is someone who makes a lot of money, does a lot of collaborations. But this is someone who's really good at their job. If this energy is in a shadowy energy, this is someone who would steal from their job. This is someone who would treat their employees like shit. At the bottom, the courting, a serious commitment, a business partnership. Lover's energy, which is a major arcana. This is serious. Whatever's happening with these three people here, these three people here could demotion. Like, it won't be that terrible for these three people. But these 5 people, vindication, taking responsibility for one's actions. 3 of Wands. The future of one's job. The 8 of Coins is your 9 to 5. The future of one's job is in question. This could be like a demotion. What do we have here? It has new job here, so someone could be getting fired. A fake guru, someone who took shortcuts. Someone's credentials are in question. Truancy or low quality. Someone's, and these are energies of the 3 of Coins, the 8 of Coins, the Queen of Coins, someone's job. Their home, their work, their life choices are in question. 7 of Baskets. This is confusion. This is like unrealistic. This is the energy of, oh my God, did you hear about what happened? Such and such and such and such. Clearing space. Clearing space of people who no longer deserve to work here. Especially if this is a customer service driven job. You're supposed to be giving to the people, helping people, not taking away from them. The 6 of Baskets, reflecting on the past. Skeletons falling out the closet, someone trying to clear their conscience. The Knight of Swords. Remember I said it looked like this person was rushing in? This person was rushing in because they had information to give. They wanted to clear their conscience. They wanted to, sugar cane, and it's SC. Right here on the side. South Carolina, sugar cane. Someone is sweet on someone. Someone wants to make peace with the past. Talk about some type of abuse in the job. This person is like the energy of having tunnel vision. This person wants to speak their truth. This person wants to apologize or make some type of amends. Excuse me. Look, with the 3 of Sticks, the 3 of Wands. This is the future. Somebody may be redirected. Alabama could be significant. Someone is looking at the bigger picture. This person who wants to apologize because they see the error of their ways. Something that didn't work as planned. Short-term thinking, unforeseen obstacles. Something got in someone's way like a monkey wrench. It was something that you wouldn't expect. Someone who saw something, someone who heard something, someone did something or left a program open, or maybe they used their own credentials instead of using someone else's credentials, so there wouldn't be any trail. Something to do with computers, computer science and customer service. So a job where you're helping people and you use computers. Cesarean C-section. I mean, the cesarean section almost makes me think of que te nacida. Like the baby has to be cut out of you. Maybe it was like these people with the tower, they had to be cut out of something. This could be people who were like have a lot of history in this company with the high positions. So they've been somewhere for years. And then 3 of Sticks at the bottom. This person's future is in question. The 5 of Coins. Homelessness, down and out, worry, miserable, lost something. This person needs a spiritual cleanse. This says debt. Somebody needs to repay a debt. Storyteller. This person is a liar. But these 2 people here, it look like they have the same hair. This person is realizing they fucked up. And 5 of Swords, 5 of Coins, 5, 5, and the 5 of Knives over here. 5, 5, 5, that is major changes, forced changes, things that you didn't expect to happen. What else are we gonna, I don't even think, like it's already, we're gonna use the letters because it already spells itself out. There's a lot of people finna be in a lot of trouble with the world, the ending, the conclusion to shit. The world is the ultimate ending. Job loss. Someone could be going to prison with the 5 of Swords, with the vindication energy. Confronting evil, confronting the devil, confronting someone's devilish energy or their devilish behavior, the way they think. Maybe they think they're better than other people so they can treat people any kind of way. We have the cruel boss out there with the 10 of Wands. I just want to shuffle these out because that energy is not cute. Somebody's going to have to repay a debt. This is the 6 of Coins. I'm going to need my money. If this is a job and people stole from the job, I'm going to need my money. It says con artists, a user, a show-off, gold diggers, people who are cut off. These people could have been blackmailing people. Donation. So doesn't that sound like political? I'll give you this donation and I get this favor in return. It's something, it's something big. It's definitely something big. All right. I just heard, look at the bottom of this. It girl, all eyes on you. 28, that breaks down to 10. That's the ending. That's closure. That would be like the 10 of. So it could be a no fee. It would be the Wheel of Fortune. Karma, the ending of something. Congratulations on the future, babe. Someone is being seen. All eyes on you. All right. Look, 999, the wrap up. This full moon could be significant. I believe the full moon is the 5th. Maybe the 5th through the 7th is significant because I've been getting a lot of downloads that November 11th is significant. Look, Z. Can you see the Z? The end. The end of the alphabet. 888 is significant. Harmony being brought to a situation. The root chakra, this will be the tower. The tower is falling down. And into the tower, the wicked witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. The wicked witch is dead. All right. Okay. Start from the bottom. Now we're here. Pleasure, joy, festing, celebrations, festivity, and success. The letter T is significant to some type of joy or festivity, some type of success. The letter J is significant to this as well. The last quarter moon, someone is releasing something or letting go, cleansing self or cleansing energy. So maybe someone with the letter J or T needs to cleanse their energy, or someone with the letter G. God did. Makes me think of Ray. June is significant, or Saturday. With regard to this letter G, someone could be a Gemini. Someone's name could be Gerald or Gerard. Success, vitality, joy, justice, happiness, inspiration. So this is happening about some type of success, or vitality could just mean you're getting some type of new energy or this feeling. But this could be a Saturday, or something happened in June that brought about this new inspiration, of like this new energy. Someone found or attracted someone from their soul tribe. This energy here with the attract soul tribe ideally just means that you're attracting people in the same energy that you're in. So we talked about this vitality. Maybe that King, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords, those are the people who attracted each other to bring this vitality to a situation, this new energy, bringing justice. Z, something is over. Something is over, and someone is getting some type of success because of this. 333, I think we spoke about 333. The equilibrium, mind, body, and spirit. Focus on all three aspects. Don't neglect one for another. So that gives like the moon energy, the maiden, the mother, and the crone, like the goddess energy. So someone is in their prime. They're aligned. The letter C is significant. CZ, JC. Oh, Jersey City could be significant. TC, Tom, Charles. TJ, my maiden name is J. So Johnson or John could be significant. TJ, that's me, maiden name. And I'm from Jersey City. Oh, someone could have let go of an old, just look in there, an old town. Like that's that 6. When I see the 6 here, it makes me think of the 6 of Cups, the past. Someone could be letting go of like people from their past, an old town, or where they grew up, something like that. The letter R is significant. CR, a crook. CR, what is it? CROOK, right? Crook. A crook could be significant. A corkscrew. Ooh. Courtney or Corey could be significant. Oh. Que te no fiesta. Nothing. If I would, there's so many other, like I don't want people to think that I'm singling out individuals, but things are just, like there are names that I would say. I said Gerald and Gerard. I know somebody who's born June. When was his birthday? The 2nd or the 3rd? I think it was the 3rd. So a Gemini. He was a Gemini. His name was Gerard. Gerald. But I know a Gerard too. With the Gerald spelled his name with a J, not a G though. He has a cousin. His cousin's name was Keith Reginald Taylor. They also are from Jersey City. Maybe someone who are cousins, maybe someone was letting go of a cousin. Keith, Reggie, had a daughter whose name is Chelsea. Chelsea Taylor. The name Chelsea, the name Taylor, the name Reggie, Reginald, the name Keith, the name Gerald, Gerard could be significant. The name Tamika could be significant. The name Johnson could be significant. The name John. That's how my things relate to each other and they come to me. But I never wanted to make it feel like I'm singling anything out, but it's in my face. So something could be significant about cousins and a child. Something that happened in June or on a Saturday where there was happiness. Maybe there was an outing and there was a good time had between people who are related and someone's child. Attracts your soul tribe. Saturn, the 6th planet from the sun. So this has to do with restriction, pessimism, structure, discipline, responsibility, and Saturday. So Saturday is definitely significant. Someone could have been restricted from doing something on a Saturday. Saturday talks about structure and discipline. Keith, Reggie, had a child's mother who was very controlling. Wanted to always be there when he did things with his child. Always wanted to be included, although he tried to be a father outside of being with any connection with her. So she would restrict him from doing something on a Saturday with his child. So someone who is a child's mother who doesn't know how to, she doesn't know the difference between a man wanting to take care of his child and not wanting to be with her. Second biggest planet, so someone who has a big ego, someone who doesn't want to come in second place. God of time, the King of Swords could be significant. Swords energy is Gemini energy. So there's Swords energy with the King of Swords, maybe Gerald, talking and having a conversation on a Saturday with this person here, and this person was around as well. So two people having a conversation with a child present about restrictions, possibly about a child's mother trying to get justice, maybe trying to get out of a situation with someone who's causing difficulties. Saturn is also Capricorn, related to Capricorn. Capricorn is the devil energy. So there could be a child's mother who has a lot of devilish energy, a lot of Capricorn energy. Q, questions. Questions about a conversation on a Saturday. Questions about trying to bring life back into something. Questions about bringing justice to a situation. Trying to bring joy or happiness into a situation. The letter H is significant. Headquarters. So this makes me think about the police. So someone is trying to get justice from the police. Maybe a restraining order. Maybe someone wants to press charges on someone for doing some crazy stuff. It's the headquarters to something. These people here attracting a soul tribe. So this means a bunch of people that work maybe in the same area. This person here, my ex, was a corrections officer. This makes me think of headquarters of police precinct. So a corrections officer and a police officer may have common ties because they both work in law enforcement. So maybe this person here spoke to someone they know in law enforcement or in the justice system they had questions for. They wanted to ask and get information, or maybe how to challenge a situation or how to change a situation. Courage, Leo energy, the cowardly lion, the strength card in the tarot, the sun card in the tarot. The Leo was in the world card. This man was a Leo. This person, whoever this individual is trying to get justice, maybe justice for this child. I don't know. TC. My husband knows someone named TC. His name is Tom Charles. The name Tom or Charles could be significant. Junior. Someone could be a junior. I believe Reginald, he was a junior of his father. His father's name was Reginald. His name is Reginald, a junior. This child, Chelsea, is also a junior because this is this person's child, and I think junior in terms of this is my mini-me. What else do I see? There are no vowels out here. It's interesting. The letter K is significant. King of Cups, someone who's in their emotions, someone bringing an end to some type of emotions. The W is in the brown, so this is a win. This is a win in someone's daily life. 6th house energy, your home, your work, your family, your life choices. So this letter K, this letter K is getting a win in terms of coming in alignment, mind, body, and spirit. This is someone who's coming into themselves, trying to find the joy. Joy is here. Joy is here. And joy is here. This person is trying to find the joy. Maybe this child brings someone joy, although the relationship is turbulent. This person feels like they're winning because the pink K would be like someone who's using their heart, their love, their compassion. This person is winning with regard to feeling aligned with this child. A CI, a confidential informant. Wisconsin could also be significant. Rhode Island could be significant. Confidential informant. A confidential informant in Jersey City. Could he have been a confidential informant? It's funny because the K and the R are the same colors, but the T is different. And when I first met him, he was like, you can call me Keith or you can call me Reggie. And I chose Reggie and everyone else called him Keith. Keith. So someone was having a different feeling about something. The yellow with the T. T. Taylor was his last name. Maybe there's a question about the T. A question about the last name. These two have the same in terms of the first name. So that's their first names, but someone's last name is in question. T.I. Georgia could be significant. Oh, Tamika. He's married to Tamika. The name Tamika could be significant. He's a rapper. She's an R&B singer. They have children together. They have a TV show that talked about their life. Maybe a story about someone's life, or someone is talking about someone's life. Someone could want to... T.I. and Tiny were married. Oh, his cousin's name is Tiny. The name Tiny could be significant. A marriage could be significant. Someone is feeling guilty about being a confidential informant, or maybe this letter R or K is feeling some type of guilt. The letter I could be feeling guilt as well. Maybe someone is feeling guilty about what makes them happy or what brings them joy. Someone could place some type of guilt on someone, and that's why the restrictions come. I found out that you were cheating, so now I'm going to keep my eye on you. Now you can't go anywhere. Now work and home. And if that's not the case, then I'll follow you to make sure that's what you're doing. There are restrictions now. because of this person's guilt, or because somebody was a confidential informant, because they told something to someone that they shouldn't have. The name Kurt could be significant. A cheater. Someone could have had a child outside of their marriage or their relationship. A GI. Someone could have been in the military. IG. Instagram is significant. We have Chiron, a wounded healer. Deepest emotional wounds, opportunity for healing, potential for growth, transformation. 1977 could be significant. Charles could be significant. Teacher of many heroes. Someone could be getting taught a lesson. An icy object. An icebox where my heart used to be. So someone is icy cold with someone. And wise and benevolent. So someone has inside information about something or someone. Chiron. Pride. This person with this deep emotional wounds do things out of their pride. Pride is also the Leo energy, the cowardly lion. Maybe, oh my God, maybe someone was getting beat up by their child's mother and they didn't want to go to the police to let them know, because as a man, you don't want to admit that you're being abused. The wounded healer with the pride and feeling the guilt. So maybe someone found out whenever there was a problem, the feminine energy would get very aggressive. What else do we have? A kit. A KIT, a kit. What type of kit would someone get? Something about a kit. What else do we have? The name Rick could be significant. Courage. Oh my God. So much of this goddamn Leo energy. Someone is getting out of their pride. They want to heal a situation. So they're putting their pride aside, getting this courage in order to make some type of change, so that there's more life, more energy brought into their life. Maybe this is someone who feels depleted. I don't know what this has to do with the people at the top stealing shit. That is what I don't know what it is. The letter P, KP, makes me think of corporal punishment. PK, the pike, PIKE. Something about the turnpike is significant. Maybe exit 6 or exit 3. December is significant with regard to this King of Cups, or this letter K or the letter P. Part-time could be significant. Part-time lover. Part-time lover. This King of or if this is the King, this King of Cups could have been someone who's a part-time lover. Something about P, K, and W. The name Patricia could be significance. Watkins could be significance. I know somebody with PW. Leadership, victory, some type of victory or joy. Courage again. Something is taking place in December. Maybe a conversation that took place in June is pushing someone to make a decision that is going to bring them some type of happiness. But this is happening this December. So it's been a 6-month period is significant. Somebody taking the courage to bring in their own joy, WI with the N makes me think of when someone wants to win at something, win in life. Something about an X is significant, or someone trying to X something out. I know this is an X, but I see whiz and wizard. So that could be significant. IX. Confidential informant. Maybe someone... Maybe someone... Like, say if it is like a crazy baby mom's. Maybe that person had someone who was a confidential informant writing on this person here. Maybe it was the cousin that was a confidential informant. Capricorn. A Capricorn is definitely significant. Someone's ex could be a Capricorn. Awakened intuition. Or with the Capricorn with the devil. Someone is awakened to the fact that their ex is the devil. With someone who has deep emotional wounds. With the Saturn energy, this is someone who's very, it's my way or the highway. And if we don't do it my way, then there are going to be repercussions that you don't like. Hence why someone might have wanted to go seek advice on abuse. KN makes me think about knowledge. So someone has knowledge about something. Someone has knowledge about this ending. Knowledge about something happening in December. PowerPoint or Word document could be significant. All right. An ex again. Somebody is really finding out about their ex. Ex, Capricorn, awakened intuition about the ex. Someone who is now very confident about the fact that someone that they're dealing with is not the person that they should be dealing with. August is significant. Like, I can't, yo. August 8th is significant. Someone could have passed away or was taken out by violent means. The 8-8 portal could be significant. Someone's ex, something could have happened to them on 8-8. What's at the bottom? New moon, intention setting, self-care, a fresh start. Someone is getting a fresh start. Oh, maybe that's the win. 8-8 could be the win. Because it came out together. June 8th could also be significant. December 8th could be significant. Interesting. My baby's birthday is December 8th. Interesting. So, yeah. We didn't get a how, though. I mean, violet means my ex was unalived with a he was shot in the head. The what, that had to do with jealousy. The when, August 8th. The how, confidential informant. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. Like, you see this, right? I'm not blind. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah. So that's how I get my messages. All this stuff could relate in a general aspect. We still only have one vowel, and that's an I, which is crazy. Something about TikTok could be significant. or ticks. Someone's dog or animal could have ticks. Maybe someone has ticks. Something about someone's IQ is significant. Someone's very smart, very intelligent. And this is in the brown, so is it with tangible things, the life, 3D. Yeah. If you see anything, just let me know if it resonates with you. If not, yeah, that's it. Oh my God, excuse me. All right, I gotta go. I gotta get to the grocery store and all that good jazz. So let me know if I could do anything else for you. Love you to pieces. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the views, the subscribes, the everything. Just thank you. And yeah. Bye.